what's up YouTube? It's been a long time here. It's Team Darkrai. We're finally here with a video for this time for the new Rush Duel Starter Decks, Structure Decks that came out recently. These are pretty good. These are, if you're trying to get back into Rush Duels or starting out, these are really good decks, mainly because you're getting the free +1 bonus legend cards, which one of them can be like a Monster Reborn, or Mystical Elf, Sakuretsu Armor, Vorse Raider, or what's the fifth card, Evan?
Millennium Shield.
Millennium Shield, yeah. So hopefully we're trying to see if we can get one of each card here with an extra copy, and we'll also go over some of the decks, and yeah. For what I know is these decks don't have any new cards per se. It's all just reprints, right? I'm pretty sure there's all just reprints.
But they're like the higher rarity cards from the sets that they were printed in.
Yeah. I'm just gonna ruin this box anyways. It doesn't matter. I hate this.
Is it taped?
It was taped. Yes, it was taped because I ripped through the tape. Oh, first one is Mystical Elf. So at the front we have the legend card, which is Mystical Elf. So in my opinion, if you're actually going for any of the decks, my opinion is if you're like choosing between like one or two of them, it's either Yuga or Asuna or this one, mainly because these are the three that actually has the maximum summoning mechanics in here. So
yes, and this one here has the entire this was one of the higher rarity sets that were released on its own just purely for this card.
Yeah, and same with this because we'll go into it right now. So we have the legend one. And then now we have the maximum card. So the Super Magic Deity Maximum Overrode left. And then you have Super Magic Tech Deity Maximum Overrode, the middle one that goes in there. And then you have Super Magic Tech Deity Magnum Overrode right. So these are the maximum summoning cards. And what's so great about them is that beforehand, this was like super inaccessible because it only came out in one of the enhancement deck set as either Ultra Rare or Rush Rare. And all we know is Rush Rares are not guaranteed per box. However, we do know for Ultra Rares, though, you're guaranteed, I think, like 2 or 3 per box. But with them being as a common reprint and the structure being around 400 yen, this actually makes this super affordable for anybody that's trying to get into Rush Duels and play competitively, especially people who are living in Japan. And then essentially they have more reprints here: Full Meteor Impact, Steel Tech Deity Mirror Innovator, Brave Dawn of Lindacross. I believe this was a super before because I think I pulled it in our initial pack openings. So? I'm pretty sure I pulled that because I put that aside my deck because it's a nice spellcaster support. And then you have a Brave Twilight of Lindacross, Basquill the Moving Fortress. You have Axel Wonder Supra. You have Axel Wonder Flare. You have Sonic Jaeger, Neckmane Nana, Aqua Sorcerer. Oh, wait, no, Neckmane Nana. We got 2 Sonic Jaegers. One Neckmane Nana, Aqua Sorcerer, Cyber Falcon. I think this is Doriado, Silver Wolf. 2 of them. You have Thunder Lightning, Fire Golems, which is a decent card if I remember correctly. Well, not Fire Golem. This was hold on. Yeah, this is 2 copies of Thunder Lightning, and then 2 copies of Fire Golem. Sorry guys, I'm just looking off the list because I can't read them. Amazing Dealer. Oh, Zorfangs. Okay.
More.
And then what are these cards? This is Magical Beast Wolfram, and then Stray Familiar, which was in the original starter deck. And then for spells we have Piercing, Type Charge Beam, White Foam Bleach Motor, Right Magic, Recovery Force, Road Magic Explosion, which is actually a pretty decent card. I think this was also super in the set because I'm pretty sure I have a super copy of this. Road Magic Backflow for all the spells, and then for the traps we have Crazy and Complicit, Spirit Shackles, and Mystery Handcuff. Overall, and also this kind of info card like you used to have back in the dual pack days.
Yes.
But overall, I think this set's actually the structure decks for the value of like under 500 yen is still very good. For people trying to go play into Rush Duels or just trying to get cards necessary for their decks for like just to play in general.
Yeah, and also in general having just Rush Rare cards even if you just want GOAT format cards or just cards for collectors for TCG wise, these card arts are actually cool. I'm not sure if you guys can see, but there's a shatter foil on it as well.
Yeah, it's kind of like dual terminal parallel shatter foil, mixed with hollowing. So it's exactly like what the dual terminal ones were back when we got them. And then for the next one we have Secret Rare. Because you can get them either as a Shadow Foil or the Secret Rare one, and this is one of them. Secret Rare Sakuretsu Armor Legend card. When a monster attacks you, just negate the attack and destroy the monster on the field. Wow, that looks incredible. Wow. So now we're opening up Monster one, which is the other one thing I also recommended. But yeah, wow. All right. So now we have Worm Excavator, the heavy Macestrian Worm left, and then you have the middle heavy Macestrian Worm, because there's also maximum so many cards, and then you have the right card for Worm. So these are your three ones. Also, these beforehand were also, I believe, ultra rares and rush rares. So just again, having this is super great, especially for under $5. Next we have is Build Dragon, the Mythic Sword Dragon, Shield Boring Kong, Mega Elephant, the Mobile Beast Cavalry, Phantom Dove Night Vision, Biggerolan, the Mythic Sword Void Soldier. Oh, that's a mouthful to say. And you get 3 of them, which is not bad for a 6-star 1900 beat stick. Mm-hmm. And then you have, Covered Hippo, Mixa, the Mythic Sword Brawler. And then you have Coiled Dragon of Destruction, Coiled Dragon of Fertility. You get 3 of them. You have Shovelong, the Mythic Sword Warrior, Bomber, and then there's Tyhone, Bullbreaker, Draftanium, the Mythic Sword Engineer, Pickle along the Mythic Sword Fairy, and then we're going off into the Dreiser, the Mythic Sword Soldier, 3 of them, Shovel Crusher, and then Barrier Armadillo to end up for the monsters. And then onto the spells. Kamikaze Blade, Mythic Sword, Swordsmith, Ancient Telescope, Darkness Approach, the Snow-Capped Summit of Spectral Shangri-La, and finally Verdant Vegetation of Spectral Shangri-La for it to go up for spells. And then finally for traps, which we have more traps than the Yuga one, is Crazy and Complicit, Mythic Sword Surprise Attack, Mythic Sword Blockade, Mythic Sword Surprise Attack times 2, Mythic Sword Blockade right here, Mythic Sword, and Mystery Handcuffs. And then you also have this other one here. Overall, again, a really good one. I think this deck is more of a... I don't know much about this deck, to be honest, but however, based on what I'm seeing, this is more of a control variant, mixing with a little bit of Warriors and Dragons. Still a pretty good deck in general. And then on to the next one, which I believe this one is Roa's Demon Rock. Just flip through this one anyways. Who cares? You know what? We're just gonna... Boxes and
it's okay.
Don't work out well together. Can I get a new one or can I get a Monster Reborn? Oh! There you go! Oh my god. I'm just peeling. I'm literally just peeling this box off. Monster Reborn, parallel, I think it's parallel super rare. The foiling's all over the card though, not just on the artwork.
Yeah.
Let me just see if I can. Pretty sure this video is gonna take such a long time, just me getting off the stuff. This is tightly packed though. This one was tightly packed.
Yeah, but also, like, it's so much better packaging than the TCG stuff with these
the
small plastic sleeves just covering it.
Not to mention, it's just a tiny box, no manual, nothing. It's just the deck. It's the size of. It's literally just the size of my palm.
Yeah,
it's the size of my palm.
It's the size of the cards, which is like the biggest thing.
All right, so we're gonna go into Roa's one. So we have Monster Reborn as the Legend one. Really happy I got this one. Now I have this one as for Legend. Also, one of the great reasons of this set's coming here, there's 5 variant Legends. All of them are fairly decent. I think the worst one is Force Raider, in my opinion, just because it's a 4-star 1900. I think even Millennium Shield is better because it's 3k defense, and it's a single tribute. So even if you can't go wrong in buying these, especially if you have the previous starter decks, that was the Luke and Yoga ones, it can help support them even more. Especially Luke's with the whole Dragius reprint here. But we'll get into that when we get to Luke's. So we'll start with Roa's. Royal Demon's Heavy Metal, Star Battle Knight Asbolius. I believe these were ultra rares. I could be wrong though. Royal Demon's No Wave, Follow for Nether, and then we have Star Battle Knight Equelcus for 3 of them, and we have Royal Demon Blues, 2 of them. Royal Demon Shouts, 2 copies. Gargoyle of the Palace, Then we have Star Battle Knight Nezoth. We have Feral Imp, 3 copies. Of course, handle that card back from the starter deck Yugi days. Follow of Wisdom, 3 copies. 2 copies actually of Lone Wolf Gallium. Royal Demon Phaser, 2 copies. The Flute of Calling Daemon, 1 copy. Then the Titan Babysitter Goat and Royal Demon's Groupie. And then for the spells, we have Evil Star Guidance, another Kamikaze Blade here, reprint a different deck for once. King's Reward, Stop Defense, Royal Demon's Command, and Royal Demon's Live Arena. And then for the traps, we have Counter Bomb, King's Dignity, King's Right, Epic Demon Rock, and Spirit Shackles. And then we have another thing. Except they're not specific to the deck, I've noticed. They're just generic, but that's still fine. But that's it for that deck. Generally, like I said, if you want to play these decks on more of a competitive place, just essentially just buy 3 of the same decks. It's kind of the same rulings with like how you play with TCG Yu-Gi-Oh! Just buy 3 of the same decks and you're good to go.
Yeah, plus with 3, you'll get the different variant legend cards as well, so you can mix and match and see which one you want to play with the most.
Yeah, it's also important to note that you can pull these legend cards and other ones. Like the reason why I bought 1 of each is because I just wanted 1 of each for being a collector, and also I like Rush Duels. So, can I pull another secret though? I would love to pull another secret. I forgot that there were variant secrets.
Yeah, I totally forgot there was variant secrets.
Oh, okay, Mystic Elf. Another Mystic Elf. I don't mind that. Actually, Mystic Elf was the one I liked the most because of the artwork. And this one's Nero's one. Nero's one. So. Ugh. Is there an easy way to get this off? Yeah. I think it's right here. You can just peel it off or just peel off the film. Whew. We have Mystic Elf. Another one. I'm just going to put it here because I'm going to use it as a beers when I put them together in boxes. And now we have the next maximum summon. Yggdrago, the Heavenly Emperor Dragon Tree left. Then you have the middle one, and then you have the right one. Hold on, there's a card that's stuck underneath it. And then you have the right one.
Yeah, these originally, I believe, were either Ultras or the Rush Rares.
They were both. They're both.
Yeah.
They're both Ultras and Rush Rares. All the maximum summons and the sets that the maximum summons came out in, they were the feature cards and they didn't have any legends in the set, I believe. So because of that, they were the only legends in Rush Rares. Or sometimes they were secrets. Secrets and Ultras. There were sometimes secrets and Ultras. So we have those 3 cards. Then we have Sigil Slate Soul, Perceptical Manny, Shrinker Shrimp, 3 copies. Peacock Hytron, 2 copies. Oh, 3 copies. And then we have Reset Runner. I like how it says Reset on the English. They couldn't put kanji on that, but whatever. Connected Dog, Femtron, Cycliptron, Atron. Oh, these are like 3 of them, like a law. That's actually pretty decent. Like this is like pretty much a whole deck. Zeptron, 3 copies. 3 copies of Zarktron. Like you're like almost getting a full set here.
It's the full set except for these 3, so that's the only reason I would say. If you can find the other copies for less than 5, you can just rarity bump them and then have 1 of these, and that should be enough.
Yeah, or just buy another copy that doesn't go for another legend.
That as well.
That's also too. So now you have the spells. You have Particle Acceleration, another Kamikaze Blade. Man, that one's getting reprinted a lot. Pair Production, Heavenly Protection, White Foam Bleach Motor, Vicissitude of Providence. And then you have Counter Bomb, Great Turtle of Greed. That's disturbing. Spirit Shackles, Mystery Handcuff, Lost Cat, and Quantum Hole. Not bad. I think actually if you're just playing like a whole like pick up and play sealed thing, take this one then.
Yeah, if you're really going to buy one, this one's probably the one I would.
This one probably the best one, yeah. And then
it will be the most consistent, at least from the main deck monster lineup.
Next is Luke's. Did you open this from the? Did I open this from the? Because this one.
No, you open the top.
Okay. Well, that must slipped out easily. There we go. Let's keep that one with you. And we have Mystic Elf. Hey!
A 3rd copy.
A 3rd Mystic Elf. Pretty good. So, this set's pretty decent because of the first card I'm going to show here, and that is Fantastic Strike Dragon Miragius. Radius is good because before, this printing was in the Fantastic Strike set, and it was only printed as a Rush Rare.
Yeah.
So you can only pull as a Rush Rare, which is like 1 in 3 boxes, I believe, as a rarity pull. So the fact that this has become an easy way to obtain this card, and it's good on Dragon decks, it's fantastic. And then we have Dragonic Slayer, which is a nice card. You have Dragon Rook's Closer. Then you have Shockley Dragon. Leather Life Dragon, Sky Dragon, Dragon's Key Person, 2 copies, Justice Dragon. I think this is Lesser Dragon, or this is Crawling Dragon. Dragon Striker, Dragon Merchant, Sylphdra. This is Lesser Dragon.
This is Lesser Dragon. There you go.
Dragon's Upsetter, which I believe was a super rare, I think, in the set, or was it a common? I know you pulled these.
I believe it was a super.
Dragon Upsetter, Baby Dragons, Lizard Soldiers. Dragon's Defender, Dragon Setter Upper to go up with the other one. Palm Size Draco, 3 copies. Then you finally have Kamikaze Blade, like always. I think this is Piercing, Stop Defense. Dragon's Connection, Return of Dragon, One Side Flip, and then you have Counter Shield, Counter Bomb, Great Turtle of Greed, Call of the Earthbound, and Dragonic Disorder. Again, pretty decent cards. This is Evan's Lukes, by the way. I already opened up my Lukes at home because I couldn't wait. For anyone wondering what I pulled for that one, that was actually Millennium Shield I pulled on that one. So, and then we finally have the Gakuto one. Unfortunately, I couldn't get the Roa one because at the time I pre-ordered all these on before release, and they sold out on pre-orders on Roa, so I couldn't pick her up at the time, unfortunately. She would be the Psychic one. The main one you'd go for is her boss monster, is the Prima Angel card, which is pretty good, because I think Psychics are pretty good in the format right now, I want to say. Alright, so finally we have Mystic Elf!
Oh, so many. So it seems like Mystic Elf is the one that's printed most.
I got 3, yep. But I can't complain. I wanted Monster Reborn mainly, and I got it. So, yeah. So, let's go to the next copy. Yami Ruler, the Dark Delayer. I have this card. This is an ultra rare in the first set. So, it's actually a really good card. Can work very well with Spellcaster. So, having Mystical Elf actually with this has somewhat of a synergy, because she's also a Spellcaster. Kime Ruler, the Dark Decider. Semi Ruler, the Dark Devastator. Gaia the Fierce Knight, Tranquil Unknown Soldier, Matsugami of the Phoenix Commander Squad, Takegumi of the Phoenix Commander Squad, Umekume of the Phoenix Commander Squad, Blue Falcon Tengu, Mountain Hermit Yu, Battle Commander Hernandez, Forbidding Warrior, Faith Bird, Masaki the Legendary Samurai General, which is very funny because you get this here, but we don't have Flame Manipulator yet.
Yeah. We are getting fusions.
We are getting fusions, but we don't have, that. Yeah, we didn't get announced. The card. Hero of the East, Amyo, a Warrior Sakakaze, Enshrined Deity Modorina, Soul of Death Reversal, Moke, Turtle Keeper of Traditions, 3 copies. Then you have the Rabbit of Monthly Moonlit Tears, Bandaged Bowing, Chestnut Out of the Fire, Block Attack, Stop Defense also with it, Greater Piercing, Bowing of Grain Gauze Guild, Crazy and Complicit, Essence of the Hermit, Phoenix Commander Dance, and I think this is 1 up. So overall, this is not a bad deck. But like I said, I think I said the best cards to go for just the maximum summoning decks. But and also Luke's fun if you're going for the dragon deck, since there's so much dragon support, especially with the new dragon fusions coming out and the new dragon part 2 or high dragons archetype. It's just great. Overall, that's it for the video. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Let us know what you want us to open up for you guys next, and we will try and see if we can get them. But thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys for the next one. Later.